Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into something I know a lot of you are thinking about. How to make your YouTube videos, well, really pop. Go viral even.
Yeah, it's a big one.
And we're not just guessing here. We've been digging into a BOTCASTX episode. It's called How to Use AI to Create Viral YouTube Videos.
Really practical stuff in there, step by step.
Exactly. So our mission today is to pull out the best AI tools, the key strategies from that source, basically to help you figure out how AI can boost your YouTube game, maybe even help you create something truly viral.
Right. And it doesn't matter if you're just starting out or, have limited resources. The point is, AI can be like this amazing assistant.
Okay, so before we jump into the tools, let's quickly touch on what actually makes a YouTube video, viral. The BOTCASTX episode laid out some core things.
Yeah, the fundamentals.
You gotta have titles and thumbnails that just, boom, grab you.
Instantly clickable, non-negotiable.
And then the content itself needs that emotional punch, right? Making people laugh or feel amazed, maybe even a bit sad or stirred up by controversy.
That strong reaction, yeah.
Yeah.
Drives engagement. Which leads to the next point, watch time. You need people sticking around.
Right, and not just watching, but liking, commenting, sharing, all that good stuff.
Fire retention, good pacing. It all feeds into the algorithm. And of course, being relevant, the right topic at the right time.
Okay, that sounds like a lot.
It can be, but this is where AI steps in. It's not about replacing your ideas, it's about helping you optimize all those elements.
It's like an assistant, like you said, making your creativity more effective, maybe.
Precisely, using data to back up some of those creative choices that might otherwise just be guesswork.
All right, let's get practical then. The tools. Podcast Mystics broke this down nicely, stage by stage. First up, topic research. How can AI help you figure out what to even make a video about?
Okay, so this is where things like ChatGPT or Gemini are really powerful. These large language models, they understand trends, they can brainstorm.
So you can just ask them for ideas.
Pretty much. The episode gave a great example prompt, something like, give me 10 trending video ideas in the travel niche that have viral potential in April 2025.
Wow, that's specific and super useful for just getting started.
Totally. It helps break through that initial block, but it's not just LLMs.
Oh, what else did they mention?
Exploding topics was highlighted for spotting trends really early, like before they peak. Getting in early is a huge advantage.
Right in the wave before everyone else.
Exactly. And then for digging deeper into what's already working in your niche, you've got tools like vidIQ and TubeBuddy.
Yeah, I've heard of those, analyzing competitor videos and stuff.
Seeing what titles, what formats, what kind of content is really resonating with the audience you want to reach and kind of use them together, Brainstorm broadly with ChatGPT, check early trends with exploding topics, then validate with vidIQ.
Nice workflow. Okay, topic nailed. Now, the script. That blank page can be intimidating. AI help there.
Big time.
Yeah.
Again, ChatGPT comes up. It can write full scripts or just pluggity intros or even just give you a bullet point outline.
An outline can be really useful just for structure.
Definitely. Jasper was also mentioned. Apparently, it's pretty good at crafting those engaging hooks and storytelling bits.
Hooks are crucial for keeping people watching past the first few seconds.
Absolutely. And you can iterate so fast. Get a draft, tweak it, ask for a different tone. It's very flexible.
The Podcast League X episode mentioned something about AI writing in your voice. How does that even work?
Yeah, that sounds a bit sci-fi, doesn't it? The idea is you can feed it examples of your previous work, your style, and ask it to mimic that. It might need refining, obviously, but it's a starting point.
Interesting.
And another cool idea was analyzing successful video structures in your niche and asking the AI to help you adapt that structure for your own content.
Oh, like reverse engineering success.
Sort of, yeah. And they also mentioned Descript. Not just for the auto-transcription, which is a lifesaver.
Oh yeah, transcription is tedious.
But you can actually edit the video by editing the text.
Wait, really? Edit the text and the video cuts change?
Yep. It's a really different way to think about editing. Could be much faster for some people.
Okay, mind blown a little bit there. All right, script's done. What about thumbnails and titles? Those first impressions.
Super critical. So for thumbnails, Canva's magic design feature got a shout out. You give it some info, maybe an image from your video, and zap, it generates a bunch of variations.
Quick options, I like that. But how do you know which one works best?
Well, that's where something like Thumbnail AI by TubeBuddy comes in. It actually tries to predict how well a thumbnail might perform based on, visual analysis.
Like an AI focus group.
Kind of. It looks at things like clarity, faces, colors, stuff that tends to grab attention in a busy feed. Gives you a more data-driven choice.
That's really smart.
And titles.
For titles, the tool mentioned was Headline Studio by CoSchedule. It scores your title based on emotional impact, keywords, clarity.
So it tells you if your title is, like, punchy enough. Basically, yeah. And suggests improvements. The episode even suggested a cool trick. Brainstorm a load of titles with ChatGPT, then run the best ones through Headline Studio to see which scores highest.
Combining the creative AI with the analytical AI. Clever.
It's a good combo. Using AI to generate options, then another AI tool to help you choose the strongest one based on data.
Okay, idea, script, thumbnail, title, dot, check. Now, editing the actual video. Lots of people find this the most time-consuming part.
Oh, for sure. And AI is making big strides here, too. Tools like Pictory or Lumen 5 were mentioned they can turn a script or even a blog post into a video.
Turn text into video automatically.
Yeah, often using stock footage and AI-generated captions and transitions. It's great for repurposing content quickly.
That could be huge for efficiency.
Definitely. Then you have tools like Runway ML, which offer more advanced AI editing features, things like automatically cutting out silences, removing backgrounds, that kind of thing.
Making complex edits simpler.
Exactly. And we mentioned Descript again, editing by text. The main benefit across all these is saving time, especially if editing isn't your favorite part or you're just strapped for time.
Which is most creators, probably. Okay, what about voiceovers? Or even being on camera?
Good question. Not everyone wants to be the face or voice, so AI voice generation is getting really good. 11 Labs, Murph.ai, these were mentioned for creating realistic AI voices from your script.
Realistic enough that people wouldn't notice?
Increasingly, yes. Some are incredibly close to human voices. And then there's Synthesia, which lets you create videos with AI avatars.
Like a digital person speaking your script.
Exactly. It opens up possibilities for scaling content where maybe you don't need a human presenter, or you want to produce content in multiple languages easily. It's a fascinating area.
It really is. Okay, videos made, voiceover done. Now, getting eyes on it, posting and optimization. AI's role there.
Absolutely crucial. Discovery is key. So TubeBuddy and vidIQ pop up again, this time for their SEO and keyword optimization features.
Helping your video get found in search.
Right. They analyze trends, suggest keywords for your title, description, tags, helps you rank better.
Makes sense.
ChatGPT can also help here, writing those descriptions and hashtags in a more viral style. The prompt example is like, write a YouTube description and 5 hashtags for a video titled, How I Made $1,000 in a Week Using AI Tools.
Ah, so it helps craft the actual text that goes with the upload.
Yep, make it compelling and search-friendly. And finally, tools like Hootsuite or Buffer, the social media schedulers, are starting to add AI features to help you promote your video effectively across other platforms too. Auto-scheduling, optimizing posts.
So AI helps create and distribute. It covers the whole life cycle.
Pretty much. It's becoming integrated everywhere.
Okay, so BOTCASTX finished with some quick final tips, right? Like a rapid fire round.
Yeah, some extra boosters for viral potential. A/B testing was a big one, using AI tools to test different thumbnail and title combinations.
See which one actually gets more clicks. Smart.
Also, repurposing long videos into shorts or TikToks using AI editing tools expands your reach massively.
Good point. Leverage the same content multiple ways.
And paying attention to the AI insights within YouTube Analytics itself. It tells you what's working, what viewers like.
Use the data you already have.
Exactly. But the most important reminder was, stay creative. AI is a tool. It assists. It doesn't replace your unique spark, your ideas.
That's key. Don't just rely on the tech.
Right. The formula they mentioned was virality, creativity plus timing, plus consistency, plus optimization. AI helps a lot with the optimization part, maybe even timing and consistency, but creativity is still on you.
Great summary. So, pulling this all together, what's the big takeaway for someone listening right now thinking about their own YouTube channel?
I think the most empowering thing is that those old barriers, needing a big team, needing a huge budget, they're really coming down.
Because these tools are accessible.
Yeah, many run right on your computer, some are free or low cost. It means creators at basically any level can access really powerful assistance. So the question becomes, with all this AI help available for brainstorming, writing, editing, promoting, what's stopping you from trying it?
That is the question, isn't it? Okay, that about wraps up our deep dive for today. We've covered a ton, from what makes a video viral to specific AI tools for, well, almost every step.
Research, scripting, visuals, editing, voice, SEO, it's pretty comprehensive.
It really shows how AI can be a partner in YouTube growth. So as you're thinking about all this, here's a final thought to chew on. Considering all these different AI tools, which single part of your YouTube process are you most curious, maybe most excited, to experiment with using AI first?
Good question to ponder.
Something to think about until our next deep dive.